Alright, welcome into the next video. Today we are at London Dragway for the Outlaw Promods. As everyone knows, Promods are my favorite class, and there's not many better places to watch them than right here. Last time we were here, all 4 semifinal cars were in the 380s. Hanging out with Jeff and the Black Widow team today, and he said there was a little issue on the starting line, and so he didn't get a time, but other than that, he thinks he made one of his quickest runs he's ever made. So it should be a good show today. It should be fun. It's going to be hot, but I believe 2 qualifying rounds, and first round, semifinals and finals. There'll be 8 cars get qualified. I think there's 9 here. So yeah, stay tuned in. This is going to be a great video, and when you get done watching this one, go check out the 470 Outlaw 450 Dragster video, because I'll have one of those up too. I'm going to film one of those. So thanks for tuning in, and here we go. Promod time coming up. All right, here we go. Started off with two Camaros. I like this one on the close side, but it's one of my favorite colors. Better to do on a Saturday than be at London Dragway for Outlaw Promods. This is the first qualifying session of 2. The Outlaw Promods. And you know the crippler over there on the far side, Tom Springer, that is one of the most impressive, if not the most impressive cars here. Because it runs with the Promods, but it's steel. And he's not Ty Kelly, who's got $1 million. Guys have to like I was saying, these guys aren't like Ty Kelly or Jeff Lutz that are professional every single week racers that can make a steel body run with a Promod easy. It's hard here, and they do a really good job. As you can see, 416, pretty solid to be the first pass. Here's Jimmy Taylor in the Wild Thing up next. And they just pulled up. The car that's going to be running against Jimmy Taylor is Jeff. The Black Widow, 1941 Ford Willis. Fire it up. I'm just kidding. Now I'm not kidding. Oh well, Jimmy's on. I don't hear Jeff. I don't know what's going on here. Jimmy is shut off. Sounded pretty good until about halfway out and had to get off. Well, the other Corvette. All right, seen a lot of low fours. Well, there's been a couple. Are we going to see our first 3-second run today? If there's someone here that's capable of doing it, you're looking at it. Stephen Stringer. 69 Camaro, defending Outlaw Pro Mod winner from London Dragway, that is. And here we go. Big burnout. Stringer wins a lot here. He's always got one of the best cars. In the heat, 196 for Stephen Stringer. He just laid one down. Number one qualifier. Wow. This Corvette up next. switch sides. I like videos from over here better anyways. That's why I switched. But here we go. David Mallory, the blue Corvette, going to kick off qualifying session number 2 for Outlaw Pro Mods. Back and talk to Jeff. The Black Widow guys, the easy fix. And the car in the pits at least fired up just fine. You wanna know how I know it fired up fine? Because I was the one that fired it up. Go check out that video. The first time in my career I ever warmed up a Promods car. Thanks to Jeff for letting me do that. That's really cool. He said, okay, let's start it up, make sure everything's fine. I'm trying to get out of the way, you know. He says, hey, where are you going? Get in. I'm like, what? It was awesome. Sure did. He was on a run too and broke loose, and that's some good driving job. Got it up on 2 wheels, but that run, even though there is a time recorded, that run's going to be disqualified because he came across the center line. So I believe that run is not going to be recorded. All right. Well, as soon as I started it back up again, he turned it off. He must have just been driving it up there. It's going to be Ryan Gibson on the close side.
Jimmy Taylor and Ryan Gibson.
That Corvette.
Your next pair.
And as you just heard over the PA system, that's Jimmy Taylor on the far side in the Wild Thing truck. So we'll see what happens.
I need double.
All right, here we go. I believe Jimmy's pulling up any minute now. Yep. And if you're thinking that's not Jimmy Taylor, Jimmy Taylor's the one that had that Hellcat Kings car. There are 2 Jimmy Taylors. And they both race here in the Pro Mod class. This is the original. That's the original right there, though. And the turbo car is Ryan Gibson. And drives the wheels off that thing, and most of the time, if it does get loose, he just gets right back on it. So here we go. Looks like Gibson struggled to build up boost and flickered the bulb and then launched wrong, and Jimmy Taylor could never get it to go. That's what I pick up from that, but the reasons why, I have no idea. I believe Tom and Stefan Stringer are not up here for this session. I don't see their cars. But there is one more run to go.
Jeff Field and Dustin Dodgen going to be your next pair.
Dustin Dodgen on the
I need all modified cars. I need all modified ET cars. The 1, 2, 3, and 4. Car number 3116. You are sitting on the bye.
And we'll see if Jeff can make it down the track this time. He said he made a good run today. Maybe one of the best of his whole career in that car, he said. But that was just in the shakedown run, so it doesn't count for anything. So we'll see what happens. Alright, they made it further than they did last time. Struggle. They didn't get qualified. And then they got it to go down the track later on today. Ran like a 480 or something, which wasn't great, but they at least got it moving. It wasn't a lot of bugs out, and I believe they're going to go with me next week to Bowling Green. So here we go. Great there. 461 though, not terrible. Something didn't sound too awful good on Jeff's car, but 461, a lot better than you know, nothing. So they got a run out of it. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna head back to the pits and see if I can find anything out. So stay tuned for round 1 of eliminations coming up right now. Or for you right now. Alright, here we go. Round 1 of eliminations for Outlaw Promods. Tom Stringer going to be on a competition solo to kick things off. Good looking burnout. Beautiful car. Steel roof, steel quarters. Real steel deal here, and it's going to be fun. You know, competition solos in the first round can be very, very valuable. Get a lot of good data on your car. It's going to help. You know, 8 cars qualified for this field. He's not getting this because he was a high qualifier. He's getting this because his opponent broke. Yeah, Phil will be on one. Will be on one as well. But his opponent broke. The #1 qualifier is Stefan Stringer, and he's got his hands full in round 1 because he pretty smart driving. Run it until it shook, and then tried to pedal it a couple times. But when it was not going to grip back up, just coasted. Not bad. Next pair made me think of this. I'm going to take a quick second here to say good luck to my buddy Jimmy Taylor. Not this one. The No Prep Kings Jimmy Taylor. Good luck up at Milan Dragway. Racing in the IHRA Promod class for 125 grand. So go bring home that money. Anyways, next pair, the Wild Thing Jimmy Taylor in the Chevy truck. They've struggled today. And I call him the king of the Outlaw Pro Mod class here at London Dragway. 69 Camaro. Stephen Stringer, the number one qualifier for today's event with a 380. But if Jimmy Taylor has an advantage this run, I don't know if he does, but if he does, it would be that he has seen this track one more time than Stephen today. Stephen went low, EP, and decided not to make the second qualifying run. Jimmy, on the other hand, did not make it down the track either time, but he's been down twice. Or he's lost twice. And they may have found something on that last run. Or they had a little transmission trouble. But they fixed it. So here we go. Who you got? Round one, Outlaw Promods. Stephen Stringer, 377 at 197 for the win. Wow, going to be in the semifinals. Stephen Stringer laid it down. Good run. All right, here we go. Next up, on another competition by Jeff Bill. Didn't even get to attempt at making a run because it wouldn't fire. Last round, it did not shift into high gear. He was on a really good one. Still made a solid pass to have had that problem. But lucked out here in the first round. Got a competition by. So let's see if they can send one down through there. All right, Jeff. 106, I believe. Got out of the hole pretty good, but pulled left pretty hard there. But still, regardless, going to semifinals. I don't see Dustin dodging anywhere. So I guess this is going to be another competition solo. There were 8 cars qualified for this event, and 3 of them have broken, man. Not great. But Ryan Gibson. In 63 Corvette, he's going to be racing against Jeff next round. The 2 stringers are racing each other. So we already know who's going to be racing, but now it's who's going to get lane choice. Because low ET gets lane choice. A 550, no, a 50, some 5 is what the time to be. Let's see if Ryan's got anything for him. Ryan Gibson. Pretty decent run for them. I think Jeff was probably going to outrun that, but it pulled very hard to the left. So we'll see what happens in the semifinals. It's going to be the 2 stringers against each other, and then Ryan Gibson and Jeff Bill decide who's going to the final round. So stay tuned. That's up next. All right, semifinal time. Outlaw Promods. Jeff Bill in the Black Widow that you're looking at on the far side, and coming up close with Ryan Gibson. Turbo car's quiet. Jeff had a good looking burnout. I don't think Jeff really wanted the left lane. That burnout looked pretty big, so it might have been trying to lay that little rubber in that lane, maybe. We'll see what happens. Pretty good run, or a pretty good race, because these cars have ran relatively close to each other all day, ET-wise. I'll tell you what, Jeff's car is awesome. I mean, Ryan's car is too, that matters. But, I've learned today that you haven't lived until you've warmed up a Promod car and done a throttle whack. It's insane. The power. But here we go. Ryan Gibson and Jeff Bill. Jeff leaves him sitting and is in the final round. Oh my gosh, what a run. Ain't off the track yet, but I think he's about to make the turn. What a run. Still, I think there's still a little bit left in that, but the 455 is solid. But I'm wanting to see that reaction time because he left him. Jeff Bill to the final round. Just watch that back. And I am amazed at that. I thought he red lit when he left, but he did not. He was on it. I'm 90% sure that light begins with 2 zeros, and I'm going to go ask him later. 5 with a 3. But if you hear that, 375.3 is the current track record, and it's held by that man right there, Stephen Stringer. And they said this round they were shooting for a 374. He's been in the 70s once already, and he went 80 flat. So can Stephen Stringer do it? Break the track record here in the semifinal round? Or is that too much? Will something happen? Can Tom Stringer make it to the final round? We're about to find out. Obviously, these guys are family and support each other, but I'm sure Tom gets a little tired of Stephen winning every single time, right? Wants to turn on a win light of his own. Might not be a better time to do it than right here, right now. Here we go. Stringer versus Stringer in the semifinal round of the Outlaw Pro Mod race here at London Dragway. Oh, beautiful burnout. Those are 69 Camaros. Tom's is a little different from your traditional Pro Mod. Steel roof, steel quarters. Stephen 69 Camaro Pro Mod. That shining blue. Those beautiful cars. And Stephen has a problem. Holy crap. This thing's wide open. We're going to see a new winner. Stay tuned for the final round coming up. It's going to be Tom Stringer and Jeff Bill in the final round of Outlaw Pro Mod. Coming up. All right, here we go. Final round time for Outlaw Pro Mod. Here we go. Jeff Bill coming up on the far side. The Black Widow 41 Willis Pro Mod. And Tom Stringer in the 69 Camaro on the close side. Second time out track. Once it's clear, we'll get out a few more times than that. Jeff said they got more in it, and he thinks Tom's got more in it. So it should be a good race here. One more time, Outlaw Promods. Jeff turns it red.
At 180 for the win.
I don't think it was too bad, Red.
Jeff was 7 foul, red.
007. I think when he saw the red light, he just got off, so he didn't tear anything up. But great effort from Jeff and the Black Widow team. And congratulations to Tom on getting the win. Heading out. I gotta tell you, if you've never been to one of these Outlaw Pro Mod shows at London Dragway, go. It's really fun. It's a great show today. And I'm very proud of Jeff and that Black Widow team. They battled that car all day and got it to the final round. So, I mean, if you don't go 00 something red every once in a while, then you're not trying. So, that's all right. And congrats, like I said, to Tom Stringer. Man, what a great day. Doing a throttle whack in a Pro Mod, warming it up, man. It's the coolest thing I've ever done. One of them, at least. I mean, Lord. And I mean it when I say this. You can't explain the power. You just have to do it. And no one gets to just do it, you know? There's a car there. But I'm going to shut up. I just want to say thank you to everyone for watching this video. I had a great time today, and I'll see you next week at Bowling Green, Beach Bend, for the Verge series. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because more great racing's coming up. See y'all. Have a good night.